Long ago, in a bustling city filled with people, there lived a man named Jonah. Jonah was a good man who listened to God and tried his best to do the right thing. One day, God spoke to Jonah and gave him a very important mission. God said, "Jonah, I want you to go to the city of Nineveh. The people there are making lots of mistakes, and I want you to tell them to change their ways." Jonah was surprised and a little scared. He knew that Nineveh was a faraway city, and the people there were not very friendly. Jonah didn't want to go. Instead, he decided to run away and hide from God's plan. Jonah hurried to the port and found a ship that was sailing in the opposite direction of Nineveh. He climbed aboard, hoping that no one would notice him, and the ship set sail across the deep blue sea. As the ship sailed through the waves, a great storm suddenly blew in. The wind howled, the rain poured down, and huge waves tossed the boat up and down. The sailors on the ship were very frightened. They tried everything they could to make the storm stop, but nothing worked. They started to wonder if someone on the ship was causing the trouble. Jonah knew in his heart that the storm had come because he was not following God's instructions. He told the sailors, "It's my fault. I am running away from what God asked me to do. If you throw me into the sea, the storm will stop." The sailors didn't want to hurt Jonah, but the storm kept getting worse. So with heavy hearts, they picked up Jonah and gently tossed him into the churning water. As soon as Jonah hit the sea, the storm calmed down, and the waves became peaceful again. The sailors were amazed and thankful, and they realized how powerful God was. But Jonah was not alone in the sea. Just then, a huge fish, so big that it could swallow a person whole, came swimming by. With a mighty gulp, the fish swallowed Jonah. Inside the belly of the big fish, it was dark, quiet, and a little bit scary. Jonah was safe, but he didn't know what would happen next. Jonah stayed inside the big fish for 3 days and 3 nights. During that time, he thought about what he had done and prayed to God for help. Jonah said, "I'm sorry for running away. If you save me, I will do what you ask." God heard Jonah's prayer and saw that he was truly sorry. On the 3rd day, the big fish swam close to shore and spit Jonah out onto the sandy beach. Jonah was free. He stood up, brushed the sand off, and thanked God for rescuing him. This time, Jonah listened to God and went straight to the city of Nineveh. When he arrived, he spoke to the people and told them that they needed to change their ways and be kinder to each other. The people of Nineveh listened to Jonah's message. They realized that they had not been living the way God wanted, so they promised to do better. God was happy to see the people of Nineveh change their hearts. Jonah was glad too, because he had learned that listening to God was always the best choice. And so, the story of Jonah and the big fish reminds us that even when we are scared or unsure, it's important to do the right thing. When we make mistakes, we can always ask for forgiveness and try again. Just like Jonah, we are never alone.